Hey Soloists, Agent Solo Matt Rice here. Welcome to Worldbreakers Advent of the Khanate. Or it could be Khanate, I could be pronouncing it wrong. But this is a Kickstarter that I've recently just got come into me. It's a predominantly two-player game, but there's also a solo mode, which comes with a big thick deck of campaign stuff with different chapters. There's 10 chapters, and you upgrade as you go through the chapters. I'm going to have a look at chapter 1 here. Has a bit of flavor text here. It's all about, I think it's in the 13th century. So I've got Marco Polo here, as it suggests, well, it doesn't suggest it. This is who you play for the first chapter, is Marco Polo. And I've got a deck set up based on the rulebook. My objective is to get 6 power. Now, it's a head-to-head game. So I'm playing against an AI here who has a set of cards that during turns you flip and that does certain things. I'll show you how that works during the game. To set up the game, for those interested, there is a solo setup for part 1, like starting deck. These are the cards that you put in your deck. Okay, and this is the automaton. The AI has these cards in their deck. And then when you complete chapter 1, you have certain cards that you can draft into your deck to build your deck a bit better during the game. And they do the same thing too as it levels up. They get more and more in here. But so the idea is to get a certain amount of power to win the game. So it's head-to-head. I've got to get 6 power to win. So how do you win? Well, in your deck, there's cards that give you locations that you can discover to give you power. You've also got followers that help combat against another, in this case, the AI. We have like an actions list here. This blue stuff, which I think is Mythium, it's pronounced Mythium, I think. That's like your resource. And another resource is your standing with your guild. As you build up, you have more and more. You'll get more and more abilities, and you can go across guilds as well. More and more abilities to play certain cards. So, for example, if I reshuffle this in a moment, but there are certain cards like what they cost. I can do this one's like a follower, so it has a certain strength and a health, and it also has abilities. Okay, so this one has a standing of 1, so I have to have a standing 1 to be able to play that card, and also pay 5. Okay, things like that. There's other ones, and these are your locations that, as an action, you can discover them as you go through. Okay. And as you discover them, you get certain abilities, immediate abilities happen. So this comes out in play. This would cost me 0, but I just have to have 1 standing, put it into play as an action. And then as the game goes on, I spend a discover action to do these things. In this case, this one gets me a lot of mythium or money resource. This other location here will give me power, which I need to win. Okay, so that's crucial. Okay, so I need 3 standing. I think something 1. I think it's between 1 and 3 standing. The cards that I got to start with. As I said, it's recommended. It's not just recommended, but it is strict on what you have to play. And there's 4 different factions. So I'm the Marco Polo Stars Guild faction. And I'm playing against a portion of the, I think it's the Earth Guild. Yeah, Earth Guild. So in the first chapter, I don't play against a Worldbreaker. My Worldbreaker is Marco Polo. And he has a special ability that after I play a location, I can exhaust this to reveal the top card of my deck. And if it's a follower, I get to draw it. Otherwise, it goes to the bottom of my deck. Pretty cool. And it's like action for action. So you have 4 actions each in a turn, 1 at a time. And then at the end, there's a rally phase where you can get some more resources and draw a card, things like that. During your turn, you can either gain just 1 Mythium, then next player's turn. You could draw a card. You can pay 2 Mythium to gain a standing with any guild, not just my own guild. And there are certain cards that reference like how much standing you have with different guilds, and that will give you different things as well. Developer location, which I said like discover certain things in the location, makes the location more profitable. And also, obviously, you can attack the player. If you attack the player and you actually breach them, they can't defend it, then you also get a power per breach. But I think we'll just get into it. So that's a bit of an intro to it. I'm going to play the solo chapter 1. My objective is to get 6 power. And I start with 5 Mythium, and I'm about to draw 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I get a mulligan if I wish to. So I might have a look what I've got here. I've got a location, which is handy to start with. Gives me money and a little bit of power to start with. So that's a good one to keep, I think. This one costs 3, a bit expensive, but 1 standing. I could play it for sure. It's good for blocking. The one thing in the AI game, I can't, in this first chapter, I'm not allowed to attack. That's one of the special rules. And there's like a special rule right here. If you want to pause it there, you can have a look at what it does. It's like the AI rules as well, which I'll get into when the game gets on. You've also got like events that I can pay. playing 2 or less. Yep. I've got this guy carrying. He's stationary. Stationary means, which doesn't really matter for this. He can't attack, but that's good for this anyway. And I've got another location. So do I want to ditch anything? Nothing. There's nothing I can't really not play. So I think we'll just stick with it. We'll just stick with it. And I am first player in this first turn. Subsequent rounds, though, it switches around. They'll be first player. So I've just got to essentially defend it out, things like that. But let's play. I'll show you how it works. So I get to go first. I'm going to spend 2 here to put out my first location. Why not? And when you put out a location, you grab these trackers. So it comes out with these that you still have to discover. And I'll put that straight here. I paid 2 for it. And I'm just going to put that at the back right here. Okay, and I'm going to put my attackers in front of that. It's like I'm protecting this location. That's my turn. Their turn. Now, what you do, you just read the card. Simply just read it. Put the top card of your opponent's deck into play, and then we flip this card. So, top card. And then, so the AI, they don't pay Mythium. They don't gain any standing. They don't draw any cards. And they can't do the migrate ability, which I'll explain when it comes up. So when this enters, gain standing, it can't, that means it's standing. You can't gain standing. And if you draw at least 2 other followers, draw a card, well, I don't think that occurs in this case, but it's not going to happen anyway because he doesn't control anything. Yeah, I'll put that out there. So he doesn't have to pay for it. This one I'm just going to put here, indicating that he could use this to attack me with soon. And I'll flip this card, and we'll notice that in his next turn, when it comes up, he's going to attack. Alrighty. I better put out some blockers. So I'm thinking, I've spent 2. I can either put out my Caravan Guard, which is a follower, which I can use to block, or I'm going to play the Slice Sentinel. I might play the Slice Sentinel. So put that out here. That's going to cost me my last 3 Mythium. Actually, no. Do I want to do that? No, let's put the Caravan Guard out there. Let's put the Caravan Guard. Caravan Guard, I'll get a Mythium back. Alrighty. Their turn. They're now going to attack with all of its ready followers. So this follower's ready. He's going to come forward to attack me. Now, I could not block it. I have a chance to block it or not block it. If I don't block it, he gets a power. Remember, if he gets 6 power as well, that's my loss. If he gets a 6 power, or she gets the AI, gets a 6 power before I do, I lose the game. If I get the 6 power, I win. I get to advance to the next chapter. So he's about to attack me. My Caravan Guard, I better put it forward to block it. So I put it forward and exhaust. And they're going to exhaust theirs as well. And what we're going to do here is that we compare their strengths. They're both at strength 2. They're both going to do 2 damage to each other. But however, my Caravan Guard's got 4 health. It's only got 2 health for the Earth Apprentice. So technically, it will do 2 damage to here. But the Earth Apprentice is discarded. Just put this up here. And my Caravan Guard will take 2. It'll come back out from attacking. But it's injured and exhausted. I can't use it again this round. How unfortunate. This is not nice at all. But then it's back to my turn. Okay, and I discard, it says here, discard this card. Okay. Now I've already flipped these over for 1 and 3, so it comes out nice, easy, because it's about to be turn 3, about to recruit again. Okay, my turn. I could probably discover, I can get some more Mythium, which might be a bad idea, because they're going to, imagine, they're going to put an opponent's, put a card out there, and I think most of their cards are followers. So I need to keep blocking here. I can't afford this Slice Sentinel. But I could do this to gain 2 and 1 power. So I might do that. I'm going to do a discover action. Or sorry, develop action. Take this off it. And I'll do what it says here. I gain 2 Mythium. So to 3. And I gain 1 power. I'm just going to put that on Marco Polo. I'm up 1-0. Winner. Got to get 5 more. Their turn. They put their top card in. That's where they get Eagle Huntress. 2 and 2. See, this is the migrate bit. They don't do migrate abilities either. Okay, so they're a bit handicapped that way, a little bit, but, you know, it's catered for in the game. I'll flip this over for the next turn. They're going to charge next turn. Okay, my turn here. Luckily, I've got 3 here. I mean, I could do this one. I want to save this guy for later because he's good if there's 2 attackers coming at me, I think. So I might do this event. Choose follow location. Reveal cards from the top of your deck until you reveal a card of that type. Either draw that card or play it, paying 2 less. So this just lets me draw something else out. So let's pay 2 here to play the event. I'm just going to put it out here for the moment before I put it in my discard pile. Oh, that's bad light. Let's just put the discard pile. And I'm going to pay 2 and then draw a card. Reveal cards until I draw one. So is that that's not a follower? No. Next one, nope. Next one, nope. Oh my God, so many events in a row. Next one, location. This is not going good. I probably should pause the video and wait till I get the reveal. Oh my God, I would have been struggling too. Follower, there we go. So I draw that one. I could play it straight away, paying 2 less. Unfortunately, it only cost 1. So it did cost me in the end. If you control location, it enters. If you control location, which I do, gain 3. Otherwise, gain 1 standing. Well, I do control location, so I'm going to gain 3. Well, that's good news. So he's going to come out. He's ready. They come out ready. I pay 2 less, but I don't get money back, I don't think, but I get $3 from him because I control a location. That's good news. 3 with him. This event goes in the discard pile. This gets reshuffled according to the notes. Get it shuffled good because I don't want that many events coming out in a row. I need followers. Okay. So he's out there. That cost me 2. I got my 3 back. That's my maneuver. 4. He's going to charge. He's going to attack. Okay, so it's very similar. Most of them start with, this is the first chapter like this, but as the chapters progress, I think you get to deck build a little bit, or deck construct, and they get a bit better. So he's going to charge, and I get to discard this card. He's going to try and attack me. I am going to block with the Heedless Investor. Now, the problem with this Heedless Investor, he only does 1 damage. It won't kill the Huntress. The Huntress will do 2 back to me. So he just goes to my discard pile. I'll still get him back if I get to reshuffle later on. Alrighty. Then, that's the end of the round. So we go to rally phase. So, rally abilities. If there's any rally abilities on cards, we do them now. There isn't. We get to ready our cards. So, ready's back in there. These guys are both still alive. Get to gain 2 more Mythium. So, I'm pretty rich at the moment. I draw another card, which would be handy. I've only got 2 cards in my hand. Okay, and I've got an event parlay. Play a card paying 1 less for each standing you have across all guilds. So I need to develop some more standing here. And check for victory. I've got 1 power. They've got 0. And they don't have a Worldbreaker, so I might put their power just over here somewhere near their stuff when they get it. I'm sure they will. Then we flip the player order. So instead of me being first, they're going first, which is kind of nasty because they're going to come right at me. All right, so that's essentially 1 round. For those that want to keep watching, I'll keep going through. For those that got a rough idea how a round plays of this and they're happy with that, thank you for watching so far, but I'm going to keep going here. All right, so their first turn here, they're going to recruit. So they're going to put the top card of their deck into play, and they get an Air Rag Maker. Gain 1 standing, but they don't gain standing. So they've got 2 dudes here. Not a big fan of their dudes. Pretty nasty looking dudes. Okay, my turn. I need more followers, I think. Let's get this Slice Sentinel out here. He's got a special ability for blocking. He can remove from combat an attacking follower other than the follower's Slice Sentinel is blocking. So that's kind of handy. Let's pay 3 for him. Just put him over here somewhere. Might just fit in there, I think. You guys hopefully can see that. Okay. Just go like that. Kind of attached. Same as this Air Rag Maker. Alright, there's 2 there. Their maneuver. They're going to charge with everything. Your opponent attacks with all of its ready followers. I'll discard this card. So they're going to try and attack with both here, which is not good. But if I just block with my Sentinel, I'll keep my Caravan guy alive. But if I block with my Sentinel, he can remove from combat an attacking follower other than the follower Slice blocking. So if I decide to block, let's block this guy. I then, during my block, get to remove this guy from combat. So he's exhausted still, and he goes back. It's like I've removed him from combat. I'm doing 2 damage, which will kill the Air Rag Maker, but they're doing 2 damage back to me, but I can take that, because I've got 3 health. Air Rag's gone, and Slice Sentinel goes back. I'm exhausted. Exhausted, sorry. Alrighty. This is my maneuver now. I've got a chance here to play this as well. Or do I get $2 more? And standing with any guild could be kind of handy. Or play a card paying 1 less for each standing up across all guilds. Not yet, not that one yet. But this one could be handy to get out there. I wouldn't mind drawing a card as well. But let's just play this one. This cost me 3. That's all I've got left. I'm going to put the Mesmerizing Maze over here. This is another place I can develop. Alrighty. Whew. Their maneuver. Turn 3. They put another card into play. Lowly Bard enters. Gain 1 for each stand you have, so that doesn't apply for them. They're coming into play. My turn. I flip this over. Still says charge. I promise you, there are some that are a bit different. I think most of them are like this to start with though. My turn, well, I'm quite confident here because they can only attack with their charge. They can only attack with the Lowly Bard. This guy's already exhausted. I've got my Caravan who will stay alive and block that. So I've got a chance here to either draw another card or get some money, gain standing. Let's do that. I'm going to develop the Humble Underpass. And now this gets discarded if that's happened. I get 2 Mythium and 1 standing with any guild. So 2 Mythium comes back to me. 1 standing with any guild. Well, there are cards that cost 2 here, so I might just develop. Oh, do I get another one? Do I risk it for the biscuits? No, I won't yet. Let's get 2 standing with my current guild. Because this one relies on other guilds that I've got standing with, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. Anyway, their turn. They try to charge and attack me. Only the Lowly Bard can, with 1 strength and 1 health. I'm going to block that with my Caravan, who has still 2 health left. Their Lowly Bard's going to die. I get another injury, another wound, but still alive. It comes back. So far, so good here. And then I get the last go. I could gain a standing and a power. I could draw another card. I think drawing a card might be smart here. Definitely more cards. It's another location. Okay. I wouldn't mind more followers here. Bit of trouble. Anyway, rally phase. So ready cards. So they ready. I ready. Let's move this up a bit so you guys can see a bit better, I think. That might have been smarter so you can actually see my stuff. And I might put their stuff a bit higher so you can see as well. Yeah, just tidying up some stuff, you know. All right. Okay, ready cards, gain $2 more. So I just put this to a 3. And as you see, like I'm moving things around a bit. Look, it's a game that, you know, I think it's the first time to design it, and I'm really happy with what they've done here. So they're trying to keep the costs down a bit, which is definitely understandable. Gain 2, I'll draw another card. Hopefully a follower, please, a follower. Event. Bummer. And then check for victory. I'm on 1 point, they're still on 0. Nothing happens. Flip player order, I'm first player again. Alrighty. So I noticed I picked up a card that needs 3 standing. I've only got 2, so I'm glad I did mine. So what I might do here is my first ability, I might develop a location here. The Mesmerizing Maze. Develop that one, I gain another standing. I'm going to gain, and especially it says specifically that one there. So I'm going to gain that standing and also a power. I'm on 2 points. Boom. I've also forgot to use my ability here. After you play a location exhaust, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a followed card, draw it, otherwise put it on the bottom. Totally forgot to do that. I'll try and remember that in the future. So I could have done that twice now. So I'm giving myself a handicap here. Hopefully I'll still get through. There you go. Oh, I should discard this. They're going to put the top card in play. So what they get? They get an Emu River Armourer. They don't do any migrate abilities. So 2 and 2. So I've got 2 guys. One is 2 and 1 at the moment. This one's 2 and 2. All right, my turn. So they're going to come at me soon, I imagine. If I flip this, yes, they're going to charge. Okay, what can I do here? I mean, I've got 2 guys to block this, but after that, I'm a bit open. I can put let's develop again. Good news with this one. So this, first of all, gains me power. So I'm on 3-0. Suck on that one. And then you may put a stationary counter on the follower. Stationary means they can't attack me. So I'm going to put a stationary on I mean, I'm going to die no matter what here. Let's put the stationary counter on this guy. So he can't come and attack me. This is now developed. Goes away. Alrighty. Their turn. They're going to come charge at me. Now, this guy can't attack. The stationary counter means they can't attack. So it's only this one that can attack me. I'm going to block that. I'm going to block that with my caravan. He does 2 damage back, which will kill the Amir armor. They do 2 damage, which will kill each other. Discard pile for me. Alrighty. And these guys are still ready and willing. My turn. Okay, what can I do here? I've got $4. Alrighty. And I don't have much in the way of followers. I need to get some followers going, I think. So I think what I might do here, I might finally use this ability. Let's get this location to play. I've got 3 standing, no, it takes 1. So that's going to cost me $2. And I put it into play. Now let's finally do what I should have done before. Is let's use exhaust this. My response. After you play a location, reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a follower, draw it. No, it's not. Otherwise, put it at the bottom. So unfortunately, not a follower. And I should be putting 2 tokens on this too. This gives me 2 power though if I get through that. It has a special ability to 2 things. Hidden. So what happens is if they attack me and they actually get through, if I don't block it or something, or they have too many and I can't block them, not only do they get power, they also damage locations where they take it, these tokens away and I don't get the ability. So it's like it's wounding me a bit in the location as well. It's like they've taken it out. And that's my dog. I'm not too happy with me. It's also got another ability where it says enters. Discard a card. If I do discard a card, I can develop a location I control. I didn't think about that one. That could have been handy, but I don't think that works when this enters. I have a feeling this enters and you can't develop this one. Enters. Discard a card. Develop a location you control. I reckon you can't develop this one. I'm going to play the Grim rule. There might be a chance I can, but it's okay. Anyway, that's my turn. Their turn. So this is turn 3, so that's discarded. Ooh, something different. Put the top card of your opponent's deck to play. So let's put that in. And this is just a 1/1. Okay. Put a +1/+1 counter on that follower. Oh, that's nasty. This is now I'll put it next to it down here. That's now a 2/2. Ooh, nasty times. Okay. All right, back to me for my 4th turn here. The Sliced Sentinel can help that though, I guess, but I don't know what to do here. Oops, sorry. This should be at 3 standing at the moment when I turned it over. I think I might do this. Exploitative Extraction. I'm going to pay 2. It says X here. I'm going to pay 2. So 2 I had to be. It says here, X must be less than or equal to that, which it is. Do the following X times. Develop a location control. I'm going to develop it twice. So this developed twice gives me 2 power, or 1+1 power. So I'm going to be 1 away from winning here. Doing pretty well, I think. Oh, wow, I just have no cards, and if I've gone for broke too early, then I'm going to be struggling. 4, they're going to charge with their ready followers, but this guy can't attack. He's got stationary. This guy can. So he's going to attack for 2 and 2. This is my only blocker. I could decide not to block. That could be a good tactic here, actually. I'm going to decide not to block, just to show what happens. So this guy will get a power, because he breaches. So let's put the power, I don't know where I can put it, just underneath the thing here. He's got 1 power. This guy will then attack any locations, but I don't have any at the moment. And that's it. And then they go back. Okay. I don't think they go away discard or anything. Please let me know if I've done that wrong, but I think that's it. That's the end of the round. Rally abilities, I don't have any ready cards. I'll discard that first of all. Ready my cards up, so they're ready yours. I've still had Slice Sentinel ready. Gain 2, I definitely need that, I'm broke. And then draw a card, I definitely need a better card here. And I've got a location, but doesn't really do much for me. I get to ready Marco Polo, by the way, as well. That's another card I can ready. I drew a card, check for victory. I'm almost there, 5 against 1. Then we flip play order, they get to go first. Okay, let's keep going. We're almost there, I think. Put the top card of your opponent's deck and play. Okay, what have I got here? Dog Tamer. A 1/1. They don't do migrate abilities. So let's just put that next to Kalari there. They're also at the back. Okay. Okay. My turn. Now, I'm in a bit of trouble here. I really do need something going. This cost me 0. I may as well put it into play. And they can't attack it too. It's hidden. Let's put this in play with 3. I mean, I could have drew a card, I guess, but this gives me more money. It's handy. Okay. Their turn. Unrelenting. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's really bad timing for me. If any of your opponents... Let's have a look at this. I'll get a bit closer. If any of your opponents' followers has a stationary counter, remove a stationary counter from one of your opponent's followers. Otherwise, your opponent attacks. Well, one good news is they won't attack me, but he's going to remove a stationary counter. Makes it harder for next time. The stationary counter is gone. They've got 3 guys coming at me. Ooh-wee. Oh, you might go. And I should have... Oh, after I play a location, I should have used Marco Polo, which I'm going to do here. Just as a bit of... Go back and then draw the top card. Oh, it's not a follower anyway. Bummer. Okay. But it's my go anyway. I can't really do much here. I could develop and get some standing, but there's no real point. This card I don't really like here. Just pay 1 less for each standing you have across the guilds. But I mean, it doesn't do anything for me now. I've only got 1 guild anyway. So, I'm going to draw a card. And it is a follower. Beautiful. I can play that soon. Okay. 3 is their turn. They're going to recruit. This is going to be nasty. They've got a follow. It's 2 and 1. So they're buffing up here. They've got 4 guys ready to come flying at me here. They might get some power here. Okay, 3. I'm definitely going to play Moth Keeper with my last $2 here. Oh dear, I'm struggling here. I need 1 more power somehow. Might have gone off too soon. Okay. Response. The first time each round you gain power, gain $2, 2 Mythian. Okay, not happening at the moment. 4. They get to go. If I flip this over, imagine, yeah, they're charging in. So everyone's coming in at me. Oh my God, they're going to get some power here. They're catching up. Okay, I've got to block some dudes. Block some dudes, man. Okay. I'm thinking, so this Slice Sentinel, it's going to die no matter what. So let's take out something nasty, probably the +1/+1 guy here, or the 2/1 guy. Yeah, let's take out the +1/+1. This guy's going to block the Kalari guy, but he's also going to make this guy not attack, I think. Let's move this guy back. Okay. So I'm just going to push him over here somewhere so it's a bit more obvious. So his ability says, when he blocks, remove from combat an attacking follower other than the follower's Slice Sentinel is blocking. These 2 are blocking each other. He does 2 damage to this. It will kill the Kalari Adept. But unfortunately, he will do damage back to Slice Sentinel. It'll be toast. This Moth Keeper does 1 damage and has 3 health. Yeah, I'm going to go for the top one up here. So 1 damage will kill it, but 2 damage back to the Moth Keeper. Keep it alive, but has 2 damage on it. This Dog Tamer gets through. They gain a power. So they're on 2. At least I stopped a lot there. He will try and damage this location, but it's hidden. says here hidden, so they can't damage it. Your opponent cannot damage its location. So that's good news. But they gain a power anyway. Then it's my turn. And, I mean, I could gain some money. I wouldn't mind just drawing some cards. I need to finish this game off. And, okay, well, this one gives me power at least, but it costs 4. It's going to be hard to get to. But that's my win game there somehow. Alrighty, rally phase. There's no rally abilities on any of the cards here. I get to gain 2 Mythium. I draw a card. Beautiful, more locations. I guess we draw 2 cards and things like that. Excellent. I ready my cards. What was that as well? They ready theirs. I'm still on 3 standing here. I drew a card. Check for victory. I'm on 5. They're on 2. They're catching up a bit. A little bit worried about that. But then we switch around. I'm actually first player, which is fantastic here. Okay. Whew. Alrighty, I've only got 2 Mythium here. So I'm thinking I've got to play the Illicit Bazaar that developed this. I don't have any followers in my hand, unfortunately. So I'm going to gain 2 more Mythium, which will just turn this to a 3. I also get 1 standing with any guild, which is absolutely fantastic. So I'm just going to borrow this. Just put that underneath that. So I've got 1 standing with these guys over here. It's like I've been trading with them, I guess, while I've been fighting them. That's good news. Okay, that's my turn. Their turn there, that's already done. They get to recruit. This guy's upside down. They're going to recruit, draw a card. Swift Messenger, 1 and 3. Oh, wow, that's going to be hard to defeat. Oh my god, they're coming at me. I might be in trouble here. Oh, and I forgot to do this. Response. When I played my location, look at my top card. Hopefully it's a follower. I need a follower. Yes. Beautiful. Oh my god, I needed that. It just costs a lot though, but I needed that. Alright, sorry, up to my turn. So I've put out a card here, and they're about to charge next turn. My turn, I think the best thing I could do here is put my Star's Apprentice in for 3. I think that's the idea here. When it enters, I gain another standing with my own guild. So that's 4 for me for my own guild, which I don't really need. Also, if you control location, which I do, I draw a card. It comes into play. Draw another card. Yoink. And I get Polo's Portraitist. Players can attack for the remainder of this round. Oof, that's pretty cool. That could be handy next round, I think. Alrighty. Then it's their turn. They're going to charge at me. It's got 3 guys coming in. Ouchie, wow. This is in the way here. Let's move up there. Okay. Let's block with both. I think I have to here. I think I'm going to make this guy block. Mothkeeper's going to block Gallant Soldier. And they're going to knock each other out. He does 2 damage, which will kill the Mothkeeper. I do 1 damage back to the Gallant Soldier. Okay. This guy's going to block Dog Tamer, which will kill it. I get 1 damage on Star Apprentice. Oop, just 1. And unfortunately, Swift Messenger will get through. However, my location's hidden, so they'll just get an extra power. So they go up to 3. Oh, nasty. But he's been used. It's back to me. 5 versus 3. They're catching up. Oh, I think I might have peaked a bit too early. Oh, what can I do here? I have another follower. So they've done with that. They're going to try and recruit again. Oh, God. I mean, I can't really afford anything. Except for... I can't afford anything. Oh, God. Let's develop this. It's going to be kind of nasty, this. This is not what I really want. Maybe I draw a card? No, I have to develop. I've got no money. So I'm developing to get $3. I think I might be in trouble here. Okay, their turn. In turn 3, they draw a card. A 3 and 1. Oh, nasty. Overwhelm. When this defeats a blocker, gain a power. Oh, God. What turn? It defeats. Oh, what can I do, man? What can I do? I mean, it's maybe I stop it from It's going to get a power anyway. Maybe I don't bother blocking it. I think that's what I do. I don't bother blocking it. I could. So I'm going to play this finally. Play a card. Paying 1 less for each standing you have across the grid. So this cost me 1 to start with. So I'm going to go down to 2. This lets me play a card, but I play 2 less because I've got 2 different standings for another card. So 2 less. I'm going to play. I'm going to play this one. This one will give me a power. If they come through, this is not hidden. They're going to destroy this first part, but then I've got access to the power. Which would be pretty cool, but it won't be for this round, unfortunately. Just chuck that there for a tick. So that guy's been used. I'm going to put 3 developments on that. Okay. Then their turn. I imagine they're going to attack. Mobilize. What the hell is this? When your opponent puts a +1/+1 counter on a follower it controls, your opponent puts a +1. Yeah, so your opponent puts a +1/+1 counter on a follower it controls with the least remaining health. Well, that's going to be this skillful bruiser, which is it's going to be more bruisy. It's going to be 4 and 2 near. Your opponent attacks with all 3 followers. I'll discard it. So who's going to attack with this? This is 4 and 2. I'm not going to block it whatsoever. They're going to get a power. They're up to 4. I'm in trouble. And they're going to attack one of my developments. This one's hidden, so it has to be this one. Okay, and this is where the rules come in too. It's going to actually go for the highest mythium cost. Okay, highest mythium cost at this stage, which is this one here. Okay. Alrighty, that's that. That's the end of that rare phase. Okay, ready cards. Okay, I think there's maybe one more round in this. Ready cards, there is no rally abilities. I gain 2 more mythium. I gain a card. Okay, it's an event. Interrupt. Before you pay this card's cost, reveal up to 2 location cards from your hand. Reveal 2 location for the card. Straight to the source, costs 1 less for each card you revealed. Ooh. So what's this actually do? Before you pay this card's cost, reveal up to 2 locations from your hand. Straight to the source, costs 1 less for each. Oh, it gains me 3 mythium. Okay. Drew a card. Check for victory. It's 5 versus 4. Flip player order. That's me, isn't it? Flip player order. I get to go first. No, wait, no. They get to go first. Oh, god damn. God damn. Okay. It's okay. I think I've got an idea here. Alright, next round they get to go first. They put another recruit in. It's their last card. Weary Veteran enters. If you have at least 3 standing, that doesn't count. So the Weary Veteran comes in. Oh dearie. Oh dearie. Don't fret, guys. I've got an idea. On my turn, I'm going to play Polo's Portraitist. I've got 2 standing. More than 2 standing. I've got $3 to play him. Enters. Players cannot attack for the remainder of this round. Boom. No attacks mean no power for you. Okay. So he's in there. They can't attack. No one can attack. So it's just steady as she goes. Lovely times. Then they go. It's a charge. So they try to attack, but actually can't. I assume they stay ready because they can't actually attack. That gets discarded. Back to my go. I am going to gain a power, why not? Gain 1 power and 1 standing with any guild. Let's get a standing with a different guild. Let's get a standing with the Blue Moon, which is not in this game. There's only 2 of the guilds. I'm just going to put that onto here. Beautiful. So I've got another standing with a different guild. And I've got the power. I get a power here, so that means I get 6 power, and I don't win the game yet. I have to wait till the end of the round, as long as I'm in front as well. If it's still even, we keep going if it's a tie. All right. Interesting times. All right. Their turn. They recruit. Put the top card of your opponent's deck. They don't have a deck, so you just shuffle up. Nothing nasty happens there. You just shuffle up. They draw a new one. And the Lily Bard's back out. my go. I may as well play this straight to the source, which cost me 2. However, the interrupt, before you play this card, costs reveal up to 2. I reveal 1, I've got 1 location in my hand. This costs 1 less for each card you revealed, so it's going to cost me 1, and I gain 3 with him. So I'm going to gain 2 overall. I got 3. I forgot to ready up Marco Polo, didn't I? Nah, that's okay. I don't need him. You can relax for the round. These guys get to go, so I'm going to have to shuffle this up. So this is all shuffled up, I believe. Oh no, I forgot to turn it over. They just charge. So, well, that's what's happening there. They charge, but they can't actually attack because I've got Polo's Portraits still. That saved me this game. And then I get the last go here. Why not? Let's just get another power just to rub it in. That's the end of that location. Then, in this phase, technically, we ready cards. I gain 2 more Mythium, technically. And I draw a card, technically, which I can. And we check for victory. I've got 7, they've got 5. Sorry, I've got 7, they've got 4. Boom. Winner. Chicken dinner. Well, there you have it, guys. That was Worldbreakers. Just came in for me in the mail by Kickstarter. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough for those that stuck around. Until next time, Solace, to crush your gaming thirst, play solid.